ebooks. Now we are going to start the tracking spin. So this is my tracking spin. So which is a 4, which is the first column and the first dozen. So we'll start with the first column and the first dozen. This is progression step number 1. So we get a hit, so we proceed to second dozen and first column. We didn't get a hit, so now we are going to track this particular thing for we said for 3 spins. So this is going to be our second spin and second step in the progression. 1 2 1 2. So it's a hit and we are going even, so we can reset the progressions now. So it's first column or second dozen and second column. 15, it's a hit. So let's track it in the Excel and see how it is shaping up. So this is basically we are the first one was spin 4 and it gave us this is the tracking spin. Then came 16. So we were essentially betting the first dozen in the first column. The outcome was 3. It was a new bankroll high, so we reset the position. So then next we bet on second dozen and first column. The outcome was 26, which was third dozen and second column, so we didn't win anything. So we will be in the second step of the progression. So we will be betting this for 3 spins in a row. So it is 2 3, if you like, 2 3. So what is going to happen is this is the next number is 17, which was second dozen and which gives an outcome of 6, and we are matching the new bankroll high. So we reset the progression to match 17, which is second dozen and second column. Now we got 15, which results in a new bankroll high. So we reset the progression again, which is second dozen and third column. So second dozen and third column. So I hope you got the idea, guys. Anyway, so I'll start playing continuously and see how the results is taking up now. We did get a hit, so we reset the progressions again. We get a hit, so we reset the progression. I'll now pause the video for the moment and get to a point where we are going beyond second step of the progression and show how it is being played. Yeah? So we are back again. So as you can see, I won at 3. Now 19 didn't match any of the columns of dozens of 3, and similarly 22 didn't match any of the columns of dozens of 3. So now we are in the third step of the progression. So as you can see, we get a hit on the column, which going back to the Excel, a hit on the column will give us an outcome of 9. So we are not at a new bankroll high. So when we are not at a new bankroll high, we continue the progression. The only thing is we are going to switch back to the element or the dozen or the column which was hit. So we place all our units on the column now, because the column is the one that got hit. So as per the progression, this is the bet that we lost and this is the bet we reset. So essentially what we are going to do is we are going to take this 4 off and put it put the 4 here, so it is essentially 4 plus 1, which is 5. So we are going to place 5 units on column number 3. We get a hit. So what do? As I said, all good things must be lost for a while, so we reset and go back to a place, because we are at a new bankroll high. We go back to a place where we are betting again based on 6 on dozens of columns, which is the first dozen and the third column. So I'll keep playing for the mini game to get completed. In the meantime, if there is any interesting proposition develops, I'll unpause the video and show them again. For those of you who were wondering where were we are making some slow and steady progress here. I'll show the Excel, just show that we are where we are. So we are on spin number 31, and we just got a double hit, and we are in 31. So we have approximately 20 to go to meet our target. As you can see, there is an interesting color combination there. The market is all showing up reds for the last few rounds. What I wanted to show was basically, if you remember, I was talking about a money management which is a target based money management. As you can see, I'm currently on 44, which is where I'm very close to my target. So what do I do at this particular stage? I go down, and basically I'm 10% within my target. So what I do is, based on my preset agreed criteria, this is not something that I'm going to explain any further. I'm just going to half my unit size. So we have been betting for 1 unit so far. Now we are going to go down to 0.5 units. So this is just to make sure that we are having a protection covered here, and we are reaching the target in a particular fashion. So that's it. There is nothing. You could as well play with 1 unit. There is no mechanism to it, but because we are having a fantastic run so far, I don't want the run to get disturbed, because we are betting the same unit size. So that is the reason I wanted it to the unit size to be half, hard when we are reaching, when we are getting closer and closer to our target. So here we go, that finishes our game, which is spin number 57. So ideally in this game, whenever you are playing double trouble, if you are if the table is favoring you, then you ideally get your win between 50 and 65. If you are not getting your win within 50 or 65 spins, uh, then there is something wrong. So it would be worth considering leaving a couple of spins and start once again, so that the table works in our favor. You could also abandon the spin completely. You could do a lot of things, but these are certain things which will not come when you are doing a mechanical play. These are certain things which you need to think through, which you will develop with practice, saying that doing a target based framework, ideally I should get spins. If the spins are coming through fine, ideally I should get a win between this spin and this spin. If it is not there, then it is wrong. That kind of notion needs to come up. When that kind of notion starts developing, then you will get that sixth sense, saying that there's something going wrong. Let's scrap this session, start everything fresh again. So that was the session. It was a 57 spin session, 152 outlay, resulting in a 50 target win. So this is one session one. So normally when I play these sessions, I get probably a win once in thrice in 4 sessions, 3 times in 4 sessions. That is the average that I normally aim for. So, and this was our last spin where we placed 3.5 units on third dozen and 3.5 units on third column, and our balance jumped by 9 units. So that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the framework. I'll definitely come back with more on this particular framework because this is not the only way this framework will be played. Yeah, uh, keep winning.